So I just got my first package from Coastal Scents. I'm really happy about what I got, and it took me like over a year to make this decision, which is ridiculous, but I remember like last year when like all the YouTube videos were popping up about the Coastal Scents 88 palette. There were a bunch of reviews on it and swatches, and it's literally taken me since then to make the decision to buy from Coastal Scents, because if you know me, you know that I hate spending money unless I know exactly what I'm getting, and I'm getting exactly what I want. So I did a bunch of research, I guess. I read all the reviews on the website. I looked online to see a bunch of swatches and just people's, video reviews of the palettes and stuff like that. So it really took me ridiculously long to make this decision, but I finally made it, and I was really lucky when I decided to go on the website and actually buy the items, because Coastal Scents has random sales throughout the entire year. It's not like, oh, it's Christmas, yay, Christmas sale, or like, oh, it's New Year's, or whatever. It's just, today's like the 3rd of April, let's put all our stuff on sale, let's give people a 30% off discount, for no reason, just because it's fun. I guess I probably do it for PR, but like literally they just have random ass sales. So like if I were you and if you're interested in getting a Coastal Scents palette and you're not totally sure about it, just like check on the website every couple of days, and chances are you'll see some type of sale, and if it's exactly what you've been like considering getting for a while and you see that there's a huge sale on it, then definitely buy it. It's either hit or miss, because sometimes you'll be like, yeah, I totally got this for like 40% off, and you're really excited, and you go on a week later and it's like 60% off, and then you're like, crap, I should have waited a week. But then sometimes you'd be like, yeah, this is 40% off now, I'm gonna hold on, maybe I want to buy it next week, the sale might be higher, and it'll be like 10% off. So it's really just kind of hit or miss again. I was really lucky because when I went on, it was a 40% off sale on most of the palettes, and I bought 5 palettes, and the only one that wasn't on sale was the blush palette. So the palettes that I got were the Contour and Blush palette, the 88 Original palette, the 10 Blush palette, because I am obsessed with blushes. I just like having a bunch of different kinds of blushes. But yeah, we'll talk about the blush palette when I like open it for a second. And then I'm going to do reviews on all the palettes individually, just kind of swatching them on my hand, because I really wanted to see blush swatches, and they didn't really have them online, so I'm doing it now, so in case anyone wants to buy the blush palette, they have like a point of reference via the back of my hand. So I also got the Winterberry palette and the Fall Festival palette, and the other boxes, the other palettes I'm not going to show you the boxes of because they're just regular boxes, but like these two palettes have the cutest boxes ever, and I kind of wish that the actual palette looks like the box. Like this is the Fall Festival palette box, and it's really cute. It has like a Horn of Plenty, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, it's been a while. And then a pumpkin, and then there's the Winterberry palette, which is also really cute. It has blue grapes. I didn't know there were blue grapes. They're definitely not blueberries, because they have a weird vine on them. Totally irrelevant. There are raspberries and blue grapes on this, and also a snowflake. Winterberry. Get it? Clever. So yeah, those are like really cute boxes. The other ones are just kind of normal. Who cares? So again, when I went, there was a huge 40% off sale, and the only one that wasn't on sale was the blush palette. So we are going to go through them really quickly. Let's start with the 88 palette. My phone is going crazy. It's work stuff. Isn't it the worst when your phone is going crazy and you're like, sweet, people love me, and you like read it and your boss is like, yo, I need you to come in early today, and you're like, I really don't have anything to do, so I might as well. I wish I had friends. So here's the 88 Original palette. I got the Original palette because I don't really like shimmer, and I did look at the shimmer palette, but it was like out of control shimmery. It blinded me when I looked at it, and I was like, absolutely not. Just because I know that I don't like shimmery colors. If you do, go for it. I like shimmer, like if it's for a costumey thing or if it's supposed to be shimmer, but my biggest pet peeve ever is when I'm trying to do like a nude look, which nude looks are like my favorite looks. I feel like they're the most wearable. I don't know. Obviously the most wearable. So I hate when I'm trying to do like a nude look and I put on like a corner like dark brown color and it ends up like glittery. So the entire day I'm freaking out because like there's glitter on my eye and it's not supposed to be there. Not supposed to be there. So I got the original palette. It does have some shimmer, it does have some glitter, not a lot though, so this was kind of appropriate for me. When you open it, this one has a mirror on the top, and they also come with this like little plastic. Obviously you want to keep the colors sort of intact. I've like read some complaints where the like actual pods are broken. Mine were all fine. And just as a point of reference, a lot of people are like, they're the size of a dime. I'm going to show you. There was actually a dime on my floor, and I just thought of this. They really are the size of a dime. Like, see? Maybe a little smaller, because the dime doesn't like exactly fit in there, but, you know, they're a good size. This is great for, like, a first palette, like, if you want to buy, like, a friend, or a younger sister, or a family friend, or something like that. A makeup palette, they're like starting to get into makeup. It's a great one to start off with. It has a bunch of colors. These are all neutrals. Obviously these are darks. I really don't like the way the palette is set up, which it's a stupid reason. No one else cares. I don't like the way the palette is set up. I would arrange the colors differently, but no one cares. You know, it's still functional, it's still fine. They also don't really have that many reds. There are 2 reds, and they don't have as many purples as I would like, which is ridiculous, because they were like almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8-ish purples. That's like not enough. Purple's like one of my favorite colors because my eyes are brown and purple really makes the brown pop. So I like doing purple looks and nude looks, and this isn't enough purple for me, but no one, honestly, these are things that bother me that really wouldn't even faze anyone else. Then there were only 2 reds, which is kind of a hard color to use anyway, but at the same time, there isn't much variation with the reds. There are a ton of greens and blues. Like half the palette is green and blue. And then there's black and the white and then the nudes and then just browns. It bothers me that they're not together. That's what bothers me about the way the palette is laid out. I want the nudes next to the browns.